had an excellent update session around what all the subgroups are working on at the moment. We've had feedback. The purpose group is completed. The bigger picture group is now 4 or 5 people working on those issues that mean that this topic is fundamental to the importance and the success of our businesses and indeed of our economies. We've done a lot of work now on nailing the evidence, like over 120 case studies all being drawn together, and the evidence that really does nail this issue, that there is a relationship between engagement and organisational outcomes, performance, which is very exciting. So overall, lots of resource, lots of things happening. Still a lot of work to do to draw it all together and make sure it's available for the web and dissemination. But at this stage, I think very exciting. And at this stage, let me hand you over to Anna Herrera from Standard Chartered. I think they're doing a really great job getting to grips with how do you do employee engagement across cultures.
Thank you, David. In our group, we've worked with a number of practitioners from very different industries, with academics, with consultants, and after lots of conversation, we have come up with some of the killer questions that leaders must ask themselves when they go work abroad, when they want to build teams abroad, and when they really want to engage and maximize the productivity in a cross-cultural environment. So from this set of questions, we are then looking for examples of how different leaders, different organizations have implemented their practices in very different situations, so hopefully others can learn from that and can explore with curiosity their own approach to engagement across cultures. And I know we've taken a lot of inspiration from the innovation group, and Colin is going to tell us more about what they've been up to.
On the employee engagement to innovation link, I think we all know the two are linked, and what we have done is done some work to come up with a set of enablers which could link into the 4 enablers of engagement, so that we can now start to do some measures so that companies can self-measure themselves or individuals to say where they are on that journey. We've done a set of 10 case studies now which range from some very hard evidence to some more intuitive evidence of where innovation is really adding benefits to the business. We're now in the process of how we can now map all those against the 4 key enablers, along with some tools and techniques and some guidance on how people can manage in that process, so we can then start to get a bit more evidence into our products as to where the link is between innovation and engagement. Thank you.
So, as we said at the beginning, I think there's a very exciting range of activities going on, with films being made, questionnaires being sorted out, templates of how to go about doing this, great inspiring case studies of people actually doing it in the real world. They won't be available tomorrow. We're going to build these over the next few months and then time the output to coincide and be manifested on the web later this year. So I'm excited about what we're going to get, and just overwhelmed with the amount of support and contribution that so many organisations are making, public, private and not-for-profit, to offer their best insights and make them available across the economy for the benefit of individuals, benefit of organisations and ultimately the benefit of our countries.